What's up guys? Today we're going to be making the most famous French toast in the world. We're going to be making the Rock's French toast. Now I actually got this recipe from his private chef or personal chef on his Instagram. She didn't give it to me, but I found the official recipe on his Instagram. Also, did you know that The Rock actually follows my Fitwaffle Kitchen page on Instagram? Like, how wild is that? But anyway, in The Rock's honor, we're going to be making his famous French toast today. And I'm telling you this now, it is so delicious. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's begin. You may notice I'm not in my usual kitchen. I'm actually filming from LA, so I'm in an Airbnb kitchen. So the ingredients will also be slightly different, or only one or two ingredients will be slightly different, but I'll give you all the American and UK alternatives as well. So brioche bread, the same anywhere. This actually looks like the exact brioche bread that I get in Sainsbury's at home, but this one is from Whole Foods. I actually love brioche bread in French toast because I just think it's so sweet and soft and amazing. Milk, again, same in the UK. You can use whole milk, skimmed milk. It doesn't really matter. Whole milk or like a semi-skimmed kind of milk is gonna give you the best texture and flavor though. 1 egg, cinnamon, brown cinnamon, vanilla extract. This is one that's slightly different. So heavy whipping cream or double cream in the UK. Peanut butter. This one is amazing, by the way. It's the Skippy roasted honey nut. It's creamy and oh my gosh, it's incredible. I would recommend using a creamy peanut butter here rather than like a natural one, you know, the ones that separate, so you have the oil and then the peanut butter. Try and get one that melts well. Maple syrup, coconut cream, which you can find at most supermarkets in the tin section, and toasted coconut chips. And again, these are incredible. I've literally eaten almost half the bag already, but I made sure I saved some for this French toast today. I'll put all the measurements for everything in the description below, so let's begin. I'm gonna start by cutting a slice of our brioche bread. Now, if you have seen The Rock's French toast, he uses a 4-inch slice of bread, which is literally pretty much half this loaf. I'm gonna cut off the end. Also, you can cut smaller slices because it is gonna cook quicker and easier with smaller slices, but we're doing it properly. We're doing a 4-inch slice today. So I'm gonna slice off the end, and you can eat this bit. And then 4 inches is about this much, I promise. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Okay. So this is your thick 4-inch slice of bread. Just set that aside and we're gonna make the batter. So grab a nice big bowl that your bread is gonna fit in, and we're gonna measure out some milk. So I'm using half a cup here. I'm gonna use slightly under half a cup, so about 100 milliliters. We're gonna add in an egg. Ooh, okay. I should have put the egg in first. The milk was just there, you know. And then I'm also gonna add in our cinnamon. I'm just gonna give that a sprinkle. So about half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then our vanilla extract. Okay, that I needed a bit more of that. Where did it go? There we go, I didn't pour enough in. Grab your whisk and just whisk it all together. Okay, so once that's all nice and combined, grab your brioche and you're just gonna soak it in there. So turn it over onto each side. So we're actually gonna leave this here whilst we make the toppings before we cook it. Make sure that's fully covered. And then what you can do is you can just spoon a bit more of that mixture onto the top to help it absorb down to the bread. I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna make our 2 toppings, and I'm also gonna flip this about halfway through making our toppings to try and get a nice even soak through it. Before we actually cook our French toast, I'm gonna make the toppings so they're ready for when our French toast is cooked. So for the first topping, we need maple syrup. And again, you can sort of have as much topping as you like, but I'm gonna do about 1/4 cup of maple syrup. What is that, about 60 milliliters? I'm into cups now. I mean, they are easy with stuff like maple syrup. Coconut cream. Also, I tasted coconut cream for the first time the other day when I was making this, and it is delicious. So about a tablespoon of that. Smells so good. Your peanut butter, about a tablespoon of peanut butter. And I'm just gonna microwave this for about a minute on a medium heat so it will melt, and then we're gonna stir it together.
1 minute later.
Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this all together, and the warm maple syrup and the warm coconut cream, I was gonna say coconut butter then for some reason, will melt the peanut butter, because they will cook first and then the peanut butter will melt into it, if that makes sense. Let's give this a bit of taste test. It's like the best sauce in the world, I swear. It's so good. So don't worry if your peanut butter looks a bit bitty here, like a bit broken. It's absolutely fine. It's still gonna taste amazing. And when it cools down slightly, so when everything else cools down slightly, it will start to come together a bit more. So I'm gonna set that aside to cool slightly, and I'm gonna whip our cream. Now we're gonna make our vanilla whipped cream. So grab your heavy whipping cream or your double cream. Also, I love that they come in bottles here. Like, this is so convenient to just be able to screw a lid back onto it. So just measure that out, pour that in. I did about half a cup there, but this will actually make quite a lot of cream. And then in with the vanilla. Okay, now grab your electric whisk. Mine is over here because the wire, this is as far as we will go. Obviously I'm not in my kitchen. You don't realize how like convenient some things are until things like this happen. So I'm gonna have to get the bowl and the whisk as close together as possible and hope that we don't have a disaster. Okay, perfect. So you want those at about soft peaks. I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna cook our French toast. Our French toast has been soaking for a good amount of time now, so it should have gone all the way through this thick piece of bread. I've got my pan over there on a low to medium heat, so about a 3, if that helps anyone, 3 out of 10. I'm gonna melt some butter in the pan. Give that a nice even spread. Now, I'm gonna use my hands to do this because it's the easiest way. Be gentle. You're just gonna transfer your French toast into the pan. Now you're just gonna keep an eye on it because you don't want it to burn, and you're just gonna flip it over on each side until it's fully cooked. I need to wash my hand. So you can flip it over as many times as you need to. I like to do the top, the bottom, and the sides as well to give it that nice crust. Okay, that is now fully cooked, so I'm gonna transfer it over to a plate. Okay, that is fully done. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Right, let's get the toppings. I'm gonna put our coconut maple peanut butter syrup on first. So as you can see, this has become nice and thick and creamy, and it's all come together now. So I'm gonna drizzle this on the top. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. Just spread that out, a little bit more. I'm gonna be generous with it. This is the Rock's French toast, of course. Okay, and now for the whipped cream. So I'm just gonna spoon that onto the top and hope it doesn't fall off. And then the toasted coconut chips. Just gonna sprinkle a few of those on top. And then I'm actually just gonna finish with a sprinkle of cinnamon just to make it look pretty and give it that little extra cinnamon flavor. Oh, not too much, perfect. Okay, and that is it. I am so excited for this. I don't really know what the best way to start eating it is. I kind of want to eat it fast and furious, but I'm gonna use a knife and fork. Oh, it's so soft. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce at the front. Okay, yum. It's incredible. It's that maple peanut coconut sauce. It is just so good. Like with the cinnamon and the warm French toast and the cream and oh my gosh. This is a great breakfast if you've hit rock bottom. I'll stop. Props to the Rock's personal chef. This is amazing. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish my French toast. Well, actually, I'm gonna share it with Bernie. but we're gonna finish the French toast. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what recipe you'd like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.